live from Brisbane, Australia, presented to you by Joy Billiards and Libo Win. This is the fourth match of day one. We have good friend Andrew Blood against Craig Welsh. This is a race to five winners bracket. So both these players have already won their first matches in this tournament. And after this match, one or two more wins already secures them place in the single elimination stage of this tournament. Have a look at that shot on stripes from Andrew. As you can see, Team USA got some work to do now. These last few stripes, does Andrew. Nice shot there, just finding the gap into the center pocket. Past that three ball. Got another stripe lined up to the opposite center pocket as well. You can see what he was trying to do there, trying to get a lot of side onto that cue ball. Trying to get that cue ball down to where the 11 is. exciting matches thus far in this tournament. Seen two penalty shootouts. This match also looking like a lot of back and forth in this first frame. And your commentators for these matches, I am Raymond Tilak, and joining me in commentary is Lenyukta Chetty. Hi Lenyukta.
Hi, Raymond. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Yeah, Raymond, it's been a good start. Hey, a really good start to the 2025 Heyball Parasport World Championship.
Yeah, very exciting matches on this TV table thus far, and even this one definitely proves to be another exciting match. Andrew Blood against Craig Welch. Both players played at the 2024 Heyball Parasport World Championship as well. Tricky little shot here with the rest being that close to that 8 ball. Had to be so careful for the double hit or push shot. Did a good job of holding that cue ball for the 11. Almost guaranteed natural position on the black ball if this goes in. This is a race to 100-minute time limit on this match.
Oh, unfortunate.
Yeah, it looks to me like he just held up slightly on that cue action, did Andrew. Very slight, and he's left a fairly simple black ball now for Craig Welch. I think he might be worried about the in-off as well here, though.
Mm-mm. Nicely done, Craig Welsh getting first one on the scoreboard here, 1-0 in this race to 5. So, this is still the first round of men's
No,
wheelchair.
no. This is already a second round winner's bracket. Both these players have won a match already in this tournament earlier this morning, first match of the day. They both have won a match, so this is through to the second round already, winner's bracket of men's wheelchair. And we do have one more match after this, and I believe that is from the men's standing division. 3 divisions in this tournament: men's standing, men's wheelchair, and ladies mixed. And each division, the winner walking away with 10,000 US dollars.
Yeah, that's a nice prize fund for 4 categories, double elimination tournament with the ladies having a round robin in their categories. So I think, it's really, really good opportunity for the players to go home with a decent prize fund as long as they're in the business end.
Yeah, definitely a great opportunity. Altogether in this tournament, I believe we have about 53 players in total, 12 tables set up here, 9 playing tables and 3 practice tables for the players. see that break again? Have a look at this break.
Wow.
If you didn't know any better,
Wow.
you'd say that was a magic rack break.
And there's four balls potted in that break, Raymond.
Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. But I have to say, we could also be seeing the new cloth Linux having a big part to play in that break. Not taking anything away
And you,
from the players, but we are using the Lieberwin 8848. Very slick, very fast cloth as well. Make a big difference on the break shot. Have a look at this with that break and his two pots. He's only got three solids left on the table. One good shot required here from Craig Wells to get position on the next ball from the two.
hey, that's a nice shot.
Oh, it's brilliant. Deep screw back. Look at the position on this one ball.
That is a great shot there from Craig Welch. Wow. It's not easy to achieve those, those draw shots with the rest. It takes a lot of practice, a lot of development of that particular skill. Such a controlled shot he played there. Even now, great positional play from Craig.
Yeah, I dare to say slightly too far on the four. Would have liked to be straighter, playing the black ball next into the bottom right. Slight angle there. Don't know if he's going to decide to hold this cue ball or play on and off the cushion.
Or run into the 11 even. Ah,
Yeah, he was looking to stun on and off that cushion. So that previous shot, just slightly too far. Now that brings Andrew back to the table. He's trailing 1-0 in this race to 5. And have a look at that rest. Many
I
uses for that.
am.
Yeah, brilliant.
I
That
am. I
moves as
am
a
looking
spider.
at that wrist.
It's got
That's
a
a
lot of
very nice
uses.
wrist. Sure, I haven't actually seen one like that on the market. Not here anyway, Raymond. So that's actually, there's so many advantages to having a wrist like that. So many
Yeah, also
for any
the
player.
players having their own rest. It also means that they're used to their own equipment, coming into the tournament. They've been practicing using their equipment. It does make things slightly easier in that way. But can he see this four ball? Or has Andrew covered it?
He's jumping.
Jump shot. Yep, jump shot on the four. Using the dart grip. Oh, what a shot. It was a
Oof.
clean hit on that four ball. Brilliant shot. Managed to get quite a lot of power using the dart grip as well.
Ooh. Also a nice attempt there from Andrew trying to open up that 11 ball, but narrowly missing. Well, he's got an opportunity here to just play safe now, and wait for it. Is that the 11 at the cluster, Raymond? I thought it looks like the 11.
Does look like the red stripe 11 from here.
Look, he definitely does have a cut for the corner right pocket. Craig Welsh, probably his best bet now.
Yeah, I'll be trying to get that four ball close to the pocket at least. And at the same time, also trying to not leave Andrew with the shot. Very evenly matched players on this table fighting for these frames.
Hmm.
Nice to see that, and that's what you get now when we start moving through the rounds, especially in the winner's bracket as well. Oh, that is clever.
Hey,
That is brilliant from
good
Andrew.
shot.
Brilliant.
Great. Raymond, if you could draw up the stats from last year's event, I'd love to see where these two players ended up last year. That should be available in Q Score, I think. Hey.
Yeah, it'll be on digitalpool.com, the 2024.
Oh, yes.
Played that quite nicely to hold the cue ball as well for the black ball next. Oh, what a shot from Craig Welch to lead Andrew Blood 2 frames to 0. Race to 5. 100-minute time limit. We have played for about 30 minutes thus far. So just under a third of the way through this match. get us underway in the third frame of this match. This is day one at the 2025 WPA Heyball Parasport World Championship. Fourth session of the day so far. Both these players really fighting for every frame, very evenly matched. Andrew also with quite a powerful break, making a ball in that center pocket as we have a look at that again. Score is currently 2-0 to Craig Welch. The only problem on the table I see at the moment is the 3-ball. Looking to possibly bank that in to the left center. Nice shot on the 2 to that center as well.
Some great cueing there from Andrew. Also really, really confident around this table. Well, interesting to know, Raymond, that Craig Welsh actually ended up ranked 5th at last year's event
Oh, wow.
in the
What an
men's
achievement.
wheelchair. Yeah. And the
That
top
is.
honors, number one player was Dave Beaumont, also from Great Britain. So, yeah, Craig Welsh definitely also one of the top contenders in this match. I mean, if his previous performance is anything
Yeah.
to go by, so
And speaking of Dave Beaumont, he's actually who the winner of this match will face in the next round. He's already through to
ooh,
the
interesting.
to the next round in the winners bracket. So winner of this match faces Dave Beaumont. That match will be tomorrow, second session tomorrow.
Which category do we have coming up on this table in the next session, Raymond?
We have men's standing coming up in the next session, last session of the day. Men's standing division. Another nice shot from Andrew. He's able to control that cue ball so well when he plays these safety shots. You know, he's able to place it directly behind that object ball. Love the way he plays that shot. Craig
Be
is
nice to
looking
get
to
an aerial
one
view
rail
of
kick the
that
10
shot.
ball. Yeah.
Ah, ball in hand.
So now, does Andrew make position on the 3 or does he attempt to
Run
knock it
into it.
out? Yeah, run into it, knock it out into open play. Oh, that's a nice shot.
That's a really good shot. I mean, some really great controlled cueing from Andrew Blood.
Yeah,
Still
he's
needs
having
to
to
make the shot though in the center pocket. Not easy.
bring
He's
his A
going for
game
the
here
rest.
against Craig Welch.
Good
The
morning,
dress is really
Peter
cool.
Hill. Nice to see you on the stream. I love that dress, Raymond. I want to rest like that actually. Oh, Ain. Oh, that is really, really unfortunate. He played the top of the cue ball there, just followed into the same pocket. How unfortunate for Andrew Blood. He was really looking good there. It was looking like he could potentially get like decent enough shape on the 8 ball, but the cue ball just followed into the pocket.
Yeah, he was quite straight on that ball, so I believe he wanted to leave that cue ball just at the outside jaw to have a shot on that black ball to the bottom left. Both these players very comfortable on this table as well. I know Andrew Blood, being from the US, he does play a lot of American pool as well. I'd be keen to know what disciplines does Craig Welch play. He's from the UK. We know there's not that many 9-ball tables in the UK, so interesting to see what his Q Sport background is.
Yeah, if any of his family or friends or fans are on the stream with us, you're welcome to give us some insight into Craig's pool history. We'd love to know. We'd love to know. Share that with us if you know anything about Craig Welsh.
I do see an Alexandra Griffiths Welch on the stream, so not too sure if that is Craig's wife. Please do let us know Craig's Q Sport background. We'd love to know more about Craig Welch as well.
Well, I can see he's got some history with American 8, 9, and 10 balls. So
See,
yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, like you said, they look pretty well matched, Andrew Blood and Craig Marsh, and Craig Welsh. I mean, they're both very confident on this table, and like you said, Andrew also with a strong American pool background, so they're used to the size of the table, used to the size of the balls. It's just the cut, the cut of this table being more akin to the snooker table that requires some adjustment, but this player is quite, confident here.
and that miss to the centre pocket, slight blunder from Craig. Given quite a good opportunity now to Andrew. Went for the bank. Also, the cue that Craig's using tells me that he's played, definitely played American pool before. Very comfortable with that 9-ball cue. Does look to be a Predator 3143 shaft. that. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. He made the jump, made the pot. Cue ball off the table. I'm not too sure about that rule. Yeah, that I think head referee has confirmed it. So cue ball off the table when on the black ball. If the black ball falls, that is foul and loss of frame as well. It's as if the cue ball went into the pocket when you potted the black ball. So score would now be 3-0 to Craig Welch. But what an excellent jump shot from Andrew Blood. Very unfortunate to just get too much power in that and that cue ball going off the table. Oh, here we have some information. Thank you so much, Alexandra. Alexandra says Craig has a history with 9-ball and snooker. However, he took a 7-year break to pursue parachuting. Wow. His return
中式八
to
球
sports，
俗称黑八，是一项
was LA last year. We found the love of Heyball. That's very nice to know, and that explains why Craig Welch is such a great player. You can see why. But we're glad to have him back in the sport, and hopefully we can get more wheelchair access Heyball tables in the UK. But yeah, lovely to have him back in the sport.
While we wait for the players to return to the TV table, Raymond, um, Craig also has a history with powerlifting as well. So he's quite an athlete in his own right. Lots of different sports under his belt. And he's just been, he looks like he's the type of person that's just constantly challenging himself with whatever he's doing, striving for that excellence. And one of his first tournaments was in 2018, the Welsh Open, which was an event that was attended by both able bodied and people with disabilities. And he ended up in two finals out of three competitions. So, Craig Welsh, definitely also one of the hot contenders, I would say. And he is going up to last year's, well, if he wins this match, he'll play last year's champion in the next round, as you said earlier, Raymond.
Yeah, that's fantastic. I mean, definitely someone who's pushing himself, and you can see it on the table as well here. As we did say, he took a 7-year break and he's come back, found the love of the game. And we do hope that we can get more wheelchair access Heyball tables in the UK in the future. Andrew now with quite the mountain to climb here, 3-0 down, race to 5. Still has enough time to make a comeback. Played that fine to the
These race
center.
to fives can be those race to fives are so brutal. You know, it goes quite quick. It goes quite quick once you get to three. Uh, and, you know, if you're struggling, I mean, Andrew just gifting that last point to Craig. It's a pretty sore one to recover from, but I mean, it happens to the best of us. He's just got to hold his own here. But
Ball in
Craig is
hand
also
for
in
Craig.
great form.
I didn't quite understand why ball in hand was given to Craig Welch there. The previous shot.
Unless it was a touch foul or something like that that we missed, Raymond.
It's
Potentially. It
the
didn't
only thing
seem
I can
like
see.
anything was wrong with the actual shot.
Because
Yeah.
he made contact with the cushion after contact with the object ball.
Maybe it was on a stroke. Maybe on the stroke he made a foul, like a double hit on the cue ball or something like that. We probably missed it.
That rest also looks quite stable.
Mm.
The rectangular shape makes it quite stable. I think the scoreline could be getting to Andrew, but he needs to just take some time to compose himself. Craig Welch really a sharpshooter when it comes to this game. Literally.
And a sharpshooter when it comes to shooting too,
Yeah.
it seems.
Yeah, it's the hand-eye coordination with pool players. You do see pool players tend to be good at sports such as darts, shooting,
Aiming sport.
aiming sports. Yeah, you do see it. What a hit that is. Also got that slightly too fine. Covered the 2, however, left the 7 open. On the Facebook stream, Craig Day says he's currently tableside watching a great standard. That must mean that he's in the venue. Nice.
Yeah, we've got the Juniors World Championship coming up. I think at the end of this week, Raymond, or next week.
I think 24th.
So that's also going to be
24th.
one to look forward to.
Yeah.
Mm,
24th or
that's
23rd
also
to
in
the
Australia. I
27th.
think probably. And then, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Commonwealth Games in Mauritius at the end of June, well, on the 2nd to the 4th of July. So we've got 37 countries from across the globes that's going to be participating in the inaugural Commonwealth Billiards Championship. And that's also going to be live, coming to you live on various platforms. So be sure to diarize that one as well. It's going to be a huge one for Q Sport.
Yeah, definitely Heyball and Q Sports making major strides in the right direction, especially towards that goal of having the sport in the Olympics and also hopefully in the Paralympics as well.
Yeah, absolutely, Raymond. Absolutely. And at that particular tournament, the Commonwealth Billiards Championships, there will be 10 ball, American 10 ball, hay ball, black ball, that's on the 7-foot table, and of course, snooker. Also be a carom demonstration. So, yeah, once again, make sure to check that out. Coming to you live from Mauritius on the 2nd of July to the 4th, 6th of July.
I think we will be live on quite a few platforms for that event as well. As you were saying, Facebook, YouTube, and most likely WPA TV as well. WPA Live TV.
Mm. Yeah, WPA will be teaming up with 4 Cents to bring you some never seen before, never before seen coverage of pool action. So we're really, really looking forward to see what that partnership is going to bring to the world of Q Sport, WPA TV. So lots of exciting things to look forward to in the next couple of months. Also look out for those announcements of the next series of Continental Opens as far as the From China with Love series is concerned. And of course, there's those station events as well, brought to you by Joy Billiards, where players can go and compete in station events, which are precursors to the Grand Masters finals, which will be coming up early next year, probably March or April 2026. Lots of Q Sport action, lots of Q Sport action, lots of Q Sport opportunities in the world of Heyball.
Definitely is. And Andrew with an excellent pot on the 2 ball. Great position on the black ball to get his first frame on the board. So the score now 3-1 in favor of Craig Welch. Nice pot on the 2-ball there, using the rest. Get that cue ball down for that black ball from Andrew.
Definitely good to see him on the scoreboard. I mean, arguably the score should have been tied, between these two players. A little bit of bad rolls there for Andrew cost him some points, but Craig has been in great form as well. I mean, Craig has been in great form, capitalizing on his visits to the table. So, Andrew with an opportunity to break now. It is alternating breaks in this double elimination format. Looks like Andrews. He hit the head ball. Not a bad break there from him, I must say. Not a bad break. Have that 9 ball tracking to the center pocket. But also Raymond didn't look like he got enough power,
No, not as much
that
as
he
his
might have
first break,
wanted.
yeah. Definitely had more power in his break earlier in the match, but good spread nonetheless. Got the cushion first with that one. Very nearly disrupting that entire stripe bunch at the bottom right hand side corner pocket. And the next shot he could play is the 4 onto that 11. Thus secure the pocket with the solid. So good shot from Andrew. It's a nice containing safety shot as well. Not too sure if that 7 passes to the center. Oh, have a look at that for a shot. I think he might be playing that shot now. Play the 4 into the 11, leave the 4 in that bottom right corner pocket. Now that 4 ball securing that corner pocket for Andrew. Trying his best to change the tide in this match. Once again, Andrew getting slightly unlucky with his rolls. I believe he was trying to get into that 7 ball, trying to break that up. Let's have a look at the route that Craig decides to go about this. Black ball currently tied up by the 2 solids as well as that stripe. Oh, that's unfortunate. Just a slight miscue. Only had the top of the cue ball to aim at. So ball in hand for Andrew now. Oh, brilliant shot from Andrew. Brilliant shot, playing low on the cue ball to break that bunch up. Was able to get that 1 ball out of there. Oh, that was a pot he should have made sure of. That was a very good chance at making this 3-2. These sessions do have a time limit, 100-minute time session. I think we have been playing for about 60 minutes thus far. Requires 1 good shot now. Pot the 1, land on the 7. 7, pretty much forcing him to take that one ball. That could have worked out slightly better for Craig. Problem is now he's going to be leaving that 7 on. He's thought about that, so he's trying to get this cue ball up table. Have a look at that shot. He hasn't left the 7, and he might have even covered the 1. Based on where the solids are, not many places to leave this cue ball now. That's safe on the table. I think he was even trying to go into the 1 with the 14 there. Get the 14 to cannon the 1. Push the 1 ball onto the bottom cushion. He's left Andrew that fine cut, but Andrew unfortunately has missed that completely. It was a very tough cut to the side. So it's ball in hand for Craig Welsh now. Like to land as straight as he can on this 9. It's not easy yet. Not easy yet. The cue ball was tracking in the right direction. Cannon on the 7, just widening that angle a lot. Yeah, that was the problem with not being straight enough on the 9. He had to play twice across the entire length of the table. So Andrew with another chance now. Left himself quite straight on this 1 ball. There we have a look at that angle. wanted. Where is he going to take this black ball to? Another excellent shot from Craig Welch. This black ball put him on the hill. And it does score now 4-1 in favor of Craig Welch over Andrew Blood. Been a very tightly contested match. Some rolls just not going in favor of Andrew. Losing the cue ball a few times, not getting the position he wants. Also that earlier jump shot with the cue ball going off the table after potting the black ball. Very unfortunate for Andrew.
And you know, Rem, you would have seen that sigh of relief from Craig Welsh when he potted the black now, because it's exhausting, like chasing that point, and we saw a lot of back and forth between these two players in most of the frames in this match. So when you've actually just managed to secure that point, it comes with such a sense of relief, and that's what we saw from Craig Welsh as he potted the black in this last frame.
Definitely saw that as well. And also being 4-1 up in a timed match, it is race to 100 minutes. We've been playing for around 70 minutes now. So I believe we should be getting the 30-minute warning soon. It's quite a good lead to have.
Yeah, Craig on the hill. And does he make a ball here?
Yeah, made one center pocket straight off the break shot.
Yeah, stripes down, and I think, yeah, he's going to have to go solids though. I think he's making a play for solids here. Oof. A little
So
bit of a
open
scrappy
table.
shot.
Yeah, open table for Andrew now.
Seen a lot of clean potting from Andrew Blood, I must say. Like when he does get on the table and he has some space to shine, his potting is so clean.
Yeah, I can imagine he must be quite a force on the 9-ball table as well. Because you can see it when he takes his time, he takes a few seconds extra on a shot. He makes sure of the shot. His potting is very clean.
Yeah, right now all the pressure mounted on him as Craig Welsh is on the hill. And you see those errors start to creep in now when you need them most not to happen. We saw Andrew like in off on his last visit. So yeah, you said the winner here gets to play Beaumont in the next round. Hey,
Yes,
Raymond.
yes, and they will be playing tomorrow, second session.
Oh, still a lot of work on this table for Andrew if he wants to stay in this match. Still got two. Hmm. Just got a close up of his attempt on the 10, but he definitely used it to open up the 13.
Yeah, he played the 10 as well, like he was playing it at the 9-ball table. Center of the pocket is is on the cushion on the 9-ball table, so like that would have gone in, hitting
Hmm.
the inside jaw first. That is a hard adjustment to make when you are a 9-ball player. You have to actually change your entire aim when it comes to the pocket.
Hmm. Interesting that he chose to do that as well, Raymond. I would have thought that he would have just maybe played gently, potted that ball, given himself somewhat of an angle on the 13.
Oh, look at
Wow.
that! Look
Oh,
at
wow.
that! Oh,
Okay.
look at that!
Gentle, gentle for what?
Look at that
That
shot!
was brilliant.
And he's
That was
opened
brilliant.
the 13 as well. Very good chance that he can get good shape on the black ball.
Wow, I mean, that was a pretty ambitious shot to take on.
Yeah, it was.
The
It
the
was.
cross double for the corner pocket and opening up the 13 to boot. But I mean, I was saying as he took on that magnificent shot that it would have, I mean, any other pool player would have played the 10 and then played the 13 across, little bit of angle, maybe try to double that pink stripe to the center pocket, but not Andrew Blood. TV shots from him. TV shots.
Yeah, that was an excellent shot and able to also get the shape on the 13 afterwards. Did not expect that at all. But if you look at the way he's played in this match, you'll see he's going for those banks and
Mm.
the doubles, so not shy of those shots at all.
Also, Craig Welsh also bides his time. He knows when to wait as well, and I've seen him do it in this frame. He's just setting up. He's just setting up and uh, waiting, I guess, for the kill.
Oh, now this is interesting with where that black ball has gone.
I would think he'd want to play the pink up to the red first. That's what he's gonna do. Oh,
Yeah, I would have done the same. I wouldn't have played it onto the 3 because very good chance you'd open the pocket for the black ball. So rather leave
mm.
the 3 where it is. 4 is now in open play. He just has to get the 2 out and sorted.
If Andrew can drop the 3 here,
Okay, makes things a bit better, but
I thought a little
Craig,
bit more gently. I thought he'd drop that three ball a little bit more gently, leave the cue ball on the top cushion at least.
yeah, like now he's given Craig a good
Minimize.
chance to
Mm,
get this two ball into a better position, which is in the pocket. There we go.
that was a good shot.
That was an
That was
excellent
a
shot.
good.
A natural angle now. Cue ball can come around the black ball for the six. Oh, look at how he's played that.
Oof,
Have
oof,
a
oof,
look
oof,
at how he
oof.
played that the confident way. Didn't hold the cue ball, decided to let it loose. Go around two cushions at least to get shape on that black ball.
Yeah, a little bit unlucky there catching the
Very,
jaw on the
yeah,
center pocket,
very, very
but
unlucky.
he's got a decent enough chance here.
Because that cue ball was tracking to be very near that black ball. Would have definitely had a much better position.
Mm,
Oh, and
a little bit surprised.
he's got it fine, so because he's got it fine, the black ball has gone safe. If you miss that thick, it's staying in front of the pocket. Have a look at the shine on that cue ball. You can actually see all the lights in the arena.
Uh-oh.
Now safe again.
Safe-ish.
Safe-ish. Safe-ish. Does he take the cut? He's taken the cut. Oh my word. Not safe.
Nicely done.
Not safe.
Nicely done. I mean, Andrew put up a fight. They just couldn't get into it. Well done to Craig Welsh. Still two lives and in it. And he's facing last year's champion, 2024 champion, Beaumont, in the next round. Tomorrow, 9 o'clock, you said. Hey, Australian time, Raymond.
Tomorrow, 11 a.m.
11.
second session. Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm Lenyukta Chetty. We'll be back in about an hour or just under an hour. Over to you, Raymond.
That was an excellent, excellent match and well played to Craig. Andrew Blood, my friend, you just got a little bit unlucky in that match. Didn't get the best of rolls, but your opponent played very well, I have to say. So Andrew will need to fight through that loser's bracket now to come back. And Craig goes on to play last year's winner, David Beaumont. We will be back in about 30 minutes. Stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. I'm Raymond Tilak. See you soon.
To be included in the Olympics, a discipline needs to widely organize a series of events targeting different groups in 75 countries. Only by completing this fill-in-the-blank question can one answer the exam paper of the Olympics. In 2024, it was a year of practical efforts for Joy to fully implement the initiative of Heyball's incursion into the Olympics. What have we done in this year? Delivering speeches to convey determination. In December 2023, the Understanding China Forum, hosted by China Institute for Innovation and Development Strategy, was held in Guangzhou. Zhao Yuanshu, the founder of Joy Billiards Group, was invited to attend and delivered a keynote speech titled Chinese Dream of Heyball, Advancing Sports Power into the Olympics, which caused a strong resonance in the world of billiards and even the sports industry.
加油！加油！加油！
Expounding ideas to lead the industry. On March 23rd, during the welcoming dinner of the Grand Finals, which was the largest gathering of billiards professionals with over 400 association representatives from 73 countries and regions, Zhao Yuanshu delivered a passionate speech. A sport without the dream of the Olympics has no future. All Heyball enthusiasts should have the courage to say, if not me, then who? Represent Q Sports in opening the door to the Olympics. On May 10th, at the Guangzhou Billiards Exhibition, Zhao Yuanshu explained the phenomenon of rat race within the billiards industry and proposed strategies to combat it. He pointed out that Heyball into the Olympics is the optimal solution for survival and to escape rat race. As the industry leader, Joy will invest heavily without seeking immediate returns, using the Olympics as a lever to bring broader development opportunities and more business prospects to the industry. Organizing events to expand influence. In March 2024, the 12th Grand Finals saw a new record for Heyball events, with 480 athletes from 73 countries and regions participating. The tournament continued to hold the titles of having the highest world champion prize money and being the largest professional pool league. On July 29th, the second WCBS championship concluded successfully, with Heyball standing alongside mainstream European and American Q Sports. The world of billiards presented a new landscape. On September 18th, the inaugural Heyball World Championships opened in Slovenia, featuring 9 different types of international events, modeled on Olympic requirements. Based on this, Heyball will take one step at a time, with the goal of ending the history of Q Sports not being included in the Olympics, signing agreements to seek cooperation. On July 30th, in the presence of the great-grandson of Pierre de Coubertin, the founder of the modern Olympic Games, Zhao Yuanshu signed an agreement with Mr. Robin Mitchell, the president of the Association of National Olympic Committees, ANOC. According to the agreement, ANOC will strengthen the promotion and publicity of Heyball among the 206 national Olympic committees worldwide. Tracing Footsteps, a time-traveling dialogue with Pierre de Coubertin. During his visit to Paris, Zhao Yuanshu toured the Pierre de Coubertin Memorial Exhibition Hall. The spiritual legacy left by Pierre de Coubertin has become the fusion point of Heyball and the Olympic spirit, spanning a century. The persistent pursuit demonstrated by Heyball enthusiasts, represented by Zhao Yuanshu, has also become a modern echo of the Olympic spirit. Cross-industry integration, striving to break boundaries. On August 17th, Zhao Yuanshu visited the Beijing table tennis team's training site and received a warm welcome from Zhang Lei, the vice chairman of the China Table Tennis Association, and the team members. Upon receiving a Q8 table donated by Joy, the national table tennis players expressed that Heyball has always been their stress reliever after intense training. They looked forward to seeing Heyball become an Olympic discipline as soon as possible. Receiving certification to consolidate status. On August 29th, ANOC officially announced a 4-year partnership with Joy Billiards Group and awarded Joy the title of Gold Partner for the ANOC General Assembly in Portugal. Aligning with national strategy, combining culture, sports, and tourism, Joy has promoted Heyball into the World Games, supporting the success of the event. On October 25th, the Travel with the Event activity, jointly hosted by the World Games and Joy Billiards Group, was held ceremoniously at the Chengdu Tianfu Financial Center. In his speech, Qiao Yuan-shu stated, "The integration of billiards into the official activities of the World Games aims to inspire the love and participation of the entire population in sports, contribute to the realization of the dream of becoming a leading sporting nation." Captivating President Bach for 8 minutes, shouting the loudest voice for Olympic inclusion. On October 30th, the 27th ANOC-GA was held in Portugal, bringing together representatives from the national Olympic committees of 206 countries and regions. Taking advantage of award ceremonies, dinners, exhibitions, and other forms, Qiao Yuan-shu extensively promoted the initiative to include Heyball in the Olympics among the participating delegates, garnering support from numerous sports celebrities, including IOC President Bach. President Bach stated, "Heyball is currently in a very good stage of development. Joy should strengthen in-depth cooperation with the ANOC and National Olympic Committees of various countries around the world to lay a more solid foundation for the promotion of Heyball." Targeting the Paralympics through the Parasport World Championships. On December 15th, the inaugural Heyball Parasport World Championships opened in Los Angeles, bringing together 143 disabled athletes from 26 countries around the world, united by their love for the sport. Praised by the World Pool Billiard Association as a groundbreaking event showcasing inclusivity and athletic excellence, this championship drew participants of all ages and genders, both able-bodied and disabled, who showcased the infinite charm of the sport in various ways, accelerating the process of its inclusion in the Olympics. On the right path, fears of distance fade. In tilling, we brave fatigue without dread. A year, though brief in time's vast expanse, bears fruits abundant, glowing with brilliance. To be included in the Olympics, a discipline needs to widely organize a series of events targeting different groups in 75 countries. Only by completing this fill-in-the-blank question can one answer the exam paper of the Olympics. In 2024, it was a year of practical efforts for Joy to fully implement the initiative of Heyball's incursion into the Olympics. What have we done in this year? Delivering speeches to convey determination. In December 2023, the Understanding China Forum, hosted by China Institute for Innovation and Development Strategy, was held in Guangzhou. Qiao Yuan-shu, the founder of Joy Billiards Group, was invited to attend and delivered a keynote speech titled Chinese Dream of Heyball, Advancing Sports Power into the Olympics, which caused a strong resonance in the world of billiards and even the sports industry.
加油！加油！加油！
Expounding ideas to lead the industry. On March 23rd during the welcoming dinner of the Grand Finals, which was the largest gathering of billiards professionals with over 400 association representatives from 73 countries and regions. Qiao Yuan-shu delivered a passionate speech. A sport without the dream of the Olympics has no future. All Heyball enthusiasts should have the courage to say, if not me, then who? Represent Q Sports and open the door to the Olympics. On May 10th, at the Guangzhou Billiards Exhibition, Qiao Yuan-shu explained the phenomenon of rat race within the billiards industry and proposed strategies to combat it. He pointed out that Heyball into the Olympics is the optimal solution for survival and to escape rat race. As the industry leader, Joy will invest heavily without seeking immediate returns, using the Olympics as a lever to bring broader development opportunities and more business prospects to the industry. Organizing events to expand influence. In March 2024, the 12th Grand Finals saw a new record for Heyball events, with 480 athletes from 73 countries and regions participating. The tournament continued to hold the titles of having the highest world champion prize money and being the largest professional pool league. On July 29th, the second WCBS championship concluded successfully, with Heyball standing alongside mainstream European and American Q Sports. The world of billiards presented a new landscape. On September 18th, the inaugural Heyball World Championships opened in Slovenia, featuring 9 different types of international events, modeled on Olympic requirements. Based on this, Heyball will take one step at a time, with the goal of ending the history of Q Sports not being included in the Olympics, signing agreements to seek cooperation. On July 30th, in the presence of the great-grandson of Pierre de Coubertin, the founder of the modern Olympic Games, Qiao Yuan-shu signed an agreement with Mr. Robin Mitchell, the president of the Association of National Olympic Committees, ANOC. According to the agreement, ANOC will strengthen the promotion and publicity of Heyball among the 206 national Olympic committees worldwide. Tracing Footsteps, a time-traveling dialogue with Pierre de Coubertin. During his visit to Paris, Qiao Yuan-shu toured the Pierre de Coubertin Memorial Exhibition Hall. The spiritual legacy left by Pierre de Coubertin has become the fusion point of Heyball and the Olympic spirit, spanning a century. The persistent pursuit demonstrated by Heyball enthusiasts, represented by Qiao Yuan-shu, has also become a modern echo of the Olympic spirit. Cross-industry integration, striving to break boundaries. On August 17th, Qiao Yuan-shu visited the Beijing table tennis team's training site and received a warm welcome from Zhang Lei, the vice chairman of the China Table Tennis Association, and the team members. Upon receiving a Q8 table donated by Joy, the national table tennis players expressed that Heyball has always been their stress reliever after intense training. They looked forward to seeing Heyball become an Olympic discipline as soon as possible. Receiving certification to consolidate status. On August 29th, ANOC officially announced a 4-year partnership with Joy Billiards Group and awarded Joy the title of Gold Partner for the ANOC General Assembly in Portugal. Aligning with national strategy, combining culture, sports, and tourism, Joy has promoted Heyball into the World Games, supporting the success of the event. On October 25th, the Travel with the Event activity, jointly hosted by the World Games and Joy Billiards Group, was held ceremoniously at the Chengdu Tianfu Financial Center. In his speech, Qiao Yuan-shu stated, "The integration of billiards into the official activities of the World Games aims to inspire the love and participation of the entire population in sports, contribute to the realization of the dream of becoming a leading sporting nation." Captivating President Bach for 8 minutes, shouting the loudest voice for Olympic inclusion. On October 30th, the 27th ANOC GA was held in Portugal, bringing together representatives from the national Olympic committees of 206 countries and regions. Taking advantage of award ceremonies, dinners, exhibitions, and other forums, Qiao Yuan-shu extensively promoted the initiative to include Heyball in the Olympics among the participating delegates, garnering support from numerous sports celebrities, including IOC President Bach, President Bach stated, Heyball is currently in a very good stage of development. Joy should strengthen in-depth cooperation with the ANOC and National Olympic Committees of various countries around the world to lay a more solid foundation for the promotion of Heyball. Targeting the Paralympics through the Parasport World Championships. On December 15th, the inaugural Heyball Parasport World Championships opened in Los Angeles, bringing together 143 disabled athletes from 26 countries around the world, united by their love for the sport. Praised by the World Pool Billiard Association as a groundbreaking event showcasing inclusivity and athletic excellence, this championship drew participants of all ages and genders, both able-bodied and disabled, who showcased the infinite charm of the sport in various ways, accelerating the process of its inclusion in the Olympics. On the right path, fears of distance fade. In Tilling, we brave fatigue without dread. A year, though brief in time's vast expanse, bears fruits abundant, glowing with brilliance.
Don't be afraid, remember the dreams. Here you go, time to rise. Find your space, be proud of yourself. Take the spotlight, unless you try, you will never find the strength that is inside. Unless you fly, you will never reach for the stars in the night. So embrace the joy that brightens light. With all your desire, your passion to fight. Every move you make, a dance of grace. You're the master, you're the queen. Just embrace the joy that brightens light. With victory's own, your heart, your mind. Every shot you take, a dream that claims. Nothing is gonna hold you back. You will shine. Hey, don't be afraid. Remember the dreams. Here you go. Time to rise. Find your space. Be proud of yourself. Take the spotlight. Unless you try, you will never find the strength that is inside. Unless you fly, you will never reach for the stars in the night. So embrace the joy that brightens light. With all your desire,
session of the day here at the 2025 WPA Heyball Parasport World Championships, live from Brisbane, Australia. And on the TV table now, we do have a match from the losers bracket. It is Gregory Creighton against Alok Jain. Quite an exciting match. It promises to be a race to 500 minutes time limit. I'm Raymond Tillak from South Africa, and joining me in commentary is Lenukta Chetty. Hi, Lenukta.
Hello, Raymond, and hello, viewers. So, Gregory Creighton from New Zealand up against Ramesh from India. Raymond, you would have seen these players in action before. Hey.
Yeah, definitely. Alok was actually at last year's tournament, and he's back now. He is India's parasport superstar. Joy actually did an interview with him. It is on the Joy Heyball World Tour page. Went live a few minutes ago. So if you guys are on the page, have a look at that. And you can hear more about his story. He's a snooker player from India. And just have a look at how he can pot these balls. Also, he makes his way around the world. Recently was in Thailand, playing a bit of American pool there. So he really does get around, does Alok. So this being a match from the losers bracket from this double elimination tournament, that means the loser of this match is unfortunately going home, and that's quite rough. Quite rough. Both of these players, I believe, having played already today, having lost their first life. And winner of this match will play Sam Zhang from Australia in the second round of the losers bracket.
Well, this is a 4-day tournament, correct, Raymond?
Yeah, it is. It is a 4-day tournament, 8th to the 11th, with the finals being on the 11th. So it's 3 full days of playing, and on the last day, I believe it's just 2 sessions, semi-final and finals, and third place as well. So a lot of playing to be done in those 4 days to complete a tournament of this size. We have 9 playing tables, 53 participants in total. So that's why we have the 5 sessions per day.
And 3 categories. So we've got a wheelchair men's
Men.
division,
Yep.
standing men's division, and we've got the women's division that is a round robin. Are the women's wheelchair participants in a separate category altogether?
No, it's ladies mixed. So
Ladies
the
mixed.
ladies are mixed, yeah. Like you saw earlier today, first match of the day, Notuli Malusi against Stephanie Adams. Tuli in a wheelchair against Stephanie. So, no, ladies is mixed. Had some really fun matches on this TV table thus far. For the first day of the tournament, it's been exciting.
You called him Arlok.
Alok, yeah, that's
Alok.
his.
He goes
that's
by
his
Alok.
He goes by Alok, yeah. Alok
Okay.
Jain.
So he's actually bridging on his upper right arm.
Yeah,
from what I've seen earlier.
yeah, he is.
So remarkable.
Yeah, bridging on the upper shoulder,
On the shoulder, actually,
upper
yes.
shoulder, and able to
It seems like in the
soft
socket of
Sudan.
the. And I was just looking at how he strikes the cue ball and the way he feathers and stuff. He's pretty accurate, Alok.
Yeah, very much so. And but this tournament shows us that cue action doesn't necessarily come from the perfect form in your backhand.
Yes, the conventional way
Doesn't.
fully able-bodied people approach the game. I mean, we've seen it earlier as well in the other matches. Um, the inventiveness, especially in terms of achieving a stable bridge by these players, it's just absolutely remarkable.
It is a stable bridge, straight cueing, and also a positive stroke. It's remarkable.
Take whatever you've learned from ordinary, pool and throw it out the window because here they're just doing the most remarkable things
Yeah,
and playing
when
on
it's a
such a
win.
high level.
Yeah, definitely.
We've got Alex Creighton on the stream. Hello, Alex. Are you related? Well, I'm assuming you're related to Greg Creighton, maybe a brother or a partner or family member. Really nice to see the players having support here online with us. And thank you for tuning in, those of you who are watching on Facebook and YouTube. Remember to hit that share button on the corner left of your screen. Let people know that 2025 WPA Parasport World Championships is underway in Australia. Today is day one. It's a 4-day event, and there's 3 categories. The champion in each category will walk away with 10,000 US dollars, and the total pot for this event is 60,000 US dollars.
It's not too bad for 4 days. Four
Nope,
days of play. Yeah.
not too shabby at all.
So a lot to play for in this tournament, and that's how you can see every single one of these players taking it very seriously, and they know what's at stake. They know what's up for grabs, and also representing their respective countries that well. I mean, this is a world championship. At the end of the day, you're playing for yourself, but you're also representing your country. So we did see Alok taking that first frame, potting that black ball into the left center pocket. Oh, Alex says that's his dad. So Alex is the son of Gregory Creighton. A lot of support for Greg on the stream. Really nice to see that. Thank you guys for joining us. And thank you for showing your support as well. information to make the one onto the six based on six being slightly off the cushion, but great attempt. So quite a good cue ball, only leaving the only pot open is the 9 to the top, so deciding to break that up. He's gone for the pot there, but have a look at the cue ball as well. That is glued to the one ball. Should make this one real kick shot. Surprised with that one. He's given away a foul ball in hand anywhere on the table for Greg. That four ball being a bit stubborn in that corner pocket at the moment, not wanting to drop. Greg's going to be going for this one again. Is he going direct or playing the 6 onto the 4? Yeah, 6 onto the 4. He's left the 6 in the pocket. Could do with taking the 3 next. Definitely has control over the bottom half of this table now. Does Greg. It's a really good effort at trying to get that cue ball safe. Not many places to hide that cue ball on the table, but he tried his best there. He's left the 6 open. It's worked out quite well for Greg. One ball does go into the side pocket.
I mean, Greg also doing well to keep our lock pretty tight on his visits as well. I mean, we saw that of his last visit too. So both these players really not underestimating the other, Raymond. And I think they would have, found each other at this tournament last year as well. So yeah, they know. I mean, once you've seen a player at an international event, you already know. You know them when you see them again, and you give them that respect.
Yeah, definitely estimating each other. Can anything.
Funny, Raymond, funny. Well, we know that Gregory Creighton also recently competed in the New Zealand Parasport event, and he was the champion there. So, we've got New Zealand's finest Parasport player on the TV table now. So it's nice to see that New Zealand also has their structures in place to recognize their top players, and they have a integrous selection process in their country. And that's so important. It's so important that the right players come through, and that as much effort as possible is made in every country to avail these opportunities to everybody that wants to compete so that the strongest player can ultimately represent the country, wherever possible. So Gregory Creighton, current New Zealand para sport champion, representing New Zealand here on the TV table.
Yeah, I have to say New Zealand do have some excellent structures, especially when it does come to Heyball. They did send quite a good junior team down to India as well last year. So the game definitely growing in New Zealand, and we hope to see many more players coming from there as well. Managed to get that two ball back out into open play. It was not in the best situation earlier. Some good shooting from Alok, and he doesn't waste time at all.
Look, out of a field of 64 players at last year's men's standing category, Alok, he ended up in tied 17th position, which is pretty impressive considering, um, what he actually has had to do to develop as a Q Sport player. So, I mean, that's pretty impressive result. I think first Parasport Heyball event to end in a tied 17th position. And remember earlier, Raymond, we saw Liu Junwei, who was absolutely impressive in that second last round that we watched. And he was the champion last year. So yeah, I guess it shows. It definitely shows.
Definitely does. But I can tell you, Alok wouldn't have been too happy with that result last year. He's definitely a better player than that result. I've seen him play. He's also quite the influencer. A
Hmm.
couple of thousand followers on social media. Yeah, he's quite the influencer as well.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to watching that interview that you did with him at last year's event. I'd like to get to know him better.
No, no,
So
it
yeah,
wasn't.
guys.
It wasn't my interview. It wasn't my interview. They did an interview this year. I think maybe even today or
Ooh.
yesterday with him. Yeah, that's live. Didn't manage to catch him last year.
Yeah, so there you have it, guys. Arlok is there's an interview of Arlok that's just been posted on the Joy Heyball Tour page. So be sure to watch that when this match is over, if you'd like to get to know a little bit more about that player. And it looks like this might be Gregory Creighton's first um, event, because I don't see him show up on the stats from last year, Raymond. So I think this is actually his first parasport event for Hayball, and I'm sure maybe his son can confirm that because I know he's supporting his dad on the stream.
Yeah, we do have quite a few new players at this event. So he might be one of the new players, first time entering this event. As we see Alok putting the extension on his cue, this is more than halfway down the table. Have a look at where the cue ball is.
He's called his extension, I take it.
I think he has, yeah. I think the referee did call 10 seconds, so. Oh, what a shot that is. Wow.
That's great.
Brilliant. Brilliant. Just lost his sponsor badges there. Referee Mia putting those back on for him. You'd recognize her from the Masters Grand Finals as well. She did the semi-finals and most of the high-profile matches except for the finals. One of China's top referees.
Oh, lovely stuff there from Arlok. Beautiful. Beautiful. I believe the score is tied 1-1 now, Raymond.
2-0.
2-0
to
for
Arlok.
him.
Yeah, 2-0 to Arlok.
Oh, not bad. Beautiful.
That,
Beautiful.
that contraption he used, that
Yeah.
his own, it's amazing.
So as Raymond has mentioned earlier, the same set of rules apply in the Parasport event as it does in the other WPA events. So you see the players break from behind bulk, anywhere behind bulk. They don't need to achieve a point system. So there is no more foul breaks. Yeah, they basically just need to make contact with the rack and not enough with the cue ball for it to be considered a legal break.
Yeah, some of the break rules were quite harsh. I mean, there was even one.
Oh, this.
Yeah, the
Did you see
power,
that,
yeah,
Raymond?
the
Did
power
you
is
see
able to
that?
generate.
And the accuracy. My word. How inspiring. I am just blown away. People on the stream, are you watching this? This is amazing. He's bridging on the socket of his shoulder with superb accuracy, long distance and short distance.
Yeah, everything goes. Everything goes.
My word. Yeah, it didn't look like he aimed all that much on that shot,
No.
but when he does aim, he's pretty much on point.
Oh, he's left the 15. Even the 11 goes into the center.
I am in awe of his cue action.
You know, he
I
strikes
really
the cue
am.
ball so positively. He's trying to force some angle out of that one to get the cue ball back up table. But
I'm
also at
actually
how
wondering,
quick he plays.
Raymond, do you know if he has any contraption on his shoulder? Because I can't imagine that that must be easy to bridge like that, on raw skin, with the cue where he is in the socket of the shoulder. Do you know if he has anything there, like some sort of saddle or whatever for the cue?
As far as I know, I don't think there's anything there. I think that's just on the collarbone and shoulder joint. That's what he's using as his
Bridge.
yeah, shoulder collarbone.
amazing, just amazing. Can you hear what's? Oh, he's gone for
Yeah,
his rest again.
he's asking the referee to just help him.
Yeah, he's definitely had to develop his own rest as well for this purpose. I haven't seen one like that before. Have you, Raymond?
No, never. Never seen anything like that.
We've got Sia Ngqweni on the stream as well. He's one of South Africa's best parasport athletes as well for Heyball, and he was in the event last year in LA.
Yes.
I'm sure he's proudly supporting. He's also one of the directors and executive committee members of Hayball South Africa. So really nice to see Coach, as he is affectionately known by all the South Africans on the stream, supporting his fellow players. And I mean, Coach would have also seen all these players up close and personal in LA last year. It really is. I feel so inspired just watching them, Raymond. I'm sure you share my sentiment.
Definitely.
The things that we take for granted as players, and watching how remarkable our fellow players are with the odds stacked against them. It's just so beautiful, so beautiful. Clive Chetty says this is amazing to watch. Lots of skill, very inspiring. Absolutely. And so innovative. Hey Raymond,
Yeah,
so innovative. The
very.
gadgets, and I mean they're not doing anything that is not allowed. It's all within the realm of possibility, but conventionally the type of accessories available for pool is generally geared towards fully able-bodied players, and these players are coming with all their own stuff that they've actually designed based on what their um, hurdles are or limitations are, or what they need to achieve with what they have to work with. It's so innovative.
It definitely is. And you see different players from all over the world with different gadgets as well. And throughout this tournament, we'll be seeing more of those. But also, it's opportunity for the players to learn from each other as well here at a tournament like this.
Yes.
Because they might be using something that might be better than what somebody else is using. And they're able to share that knowledge and just become better players like that as well.
Wow. Wow. I've never seen that before. I've never seen that before.
Oh, he just managed to touch that black ball with his cue, unfortunately.
Oh, it was a foul. But I mean, the shot,
Yeah,
forget the foul, just the shot. I've not seen that before. And, I'm just replaying that shot in my head now. That was a legal shot. There is no rule against, playing your cue like that. You have to strike the cue ball with your tip, but there's no rule against the butt of the cue being on the table or anything like that, if you actually think about it. So, I mean, talk about playing the rules to your advantage.
Yeah, definitely. I don't think there are any rules to that. So
No.
well within all the rules. Very inspiring indeed. How
Oh
unlucky is that? That
no.
is so unlucky for Greg.
That is really unlucky. Oh. I think just a little bit of power, a little less power there, and he would have been on the black. Well, he had a easy enough route to get to the other solids of that shot. And Outlook takes his third point with ball in hand.
He's really having a great time here on this TV table. Zarlok 3-0 up, raised to 5. This is a 100-minute time session. Been playing for about 40 minutes so far.
So, Raymond, while the ref racks up, you want to give us a breakdown of the schedule for the rest of the week? Are we looking at more or less the same time slots, Australian time, so that the viewers around the world can set their clocks,
Yeah,
their dual
very
clocks on their phones?
very similar. 9, 11, 1, 3, 5. So that's how it was today. 9 a.m., 11 a.m., 1 p.m., 3 p.m., and 5 p.m. local time, Brisbane, Australia. So that is for the next 3 days, I believe, the exact same. And then on the final day, the schedule is just slightly different. But we will definitely be posting that on the Facebook page as well. I do believe they are checking whether they're going to have a player break.
Is there an intermission now?
Looks like
中式八球，俗称黑八，是一
they are going to be having a player break. So
Okay,
players will
awesome.
be
Well,
back
you
in about
guys
10
just
minutes or so, yeah.
we'll let you enjoy the ads, and we'll be back right after this. Remember to come back. Come back. 7 minutes. 7 minutes. We should be good to go.
Hey, don't be afraid. Remember the dreams. Here you go. Time to rise. Find your space. Be proud of yourself. Take the spotlight. Unless you try, you will never find the strength that is inside. Unless you fly, you will never reach for the stars in the night. So embrace the joy, the brightest light. With all your desire, your passion, your fight. Every move you make, a dance of grace. You're the master, you're the queen. Just embrace the joy. time to rise. Find your space, be proud of yourself. Take the spotlight. Unless you try, you will never find the strength that is inside. Unless you fly, you will never reach for the stars in the night. So embrace the joy that brightens life with all your desire, your passion, your fight. Every move you make, a dance of grace. You're the master, you're the queen. Just embrace the joy that brightens life with victory soul, your heart, your mind. Every shot you take, a dream that claims nothing is gonna hold you back. You will shine. So embrace the joy that brightens life with all your desire, your passion, your fight. Every move you make, a dance of grace. You're the master.
Players are back. Score is currently 3-0 to Alok in this race to 5 against Gregory Creighton from New Zealand. And that is a legal break. 4 balls touching the cushion. Some very impressive stuff indeed on this first day of this Parasport World Championship.
My word, Raymond.
What a shot that is.
He makes it look so easy. He sees it and he goes for it. He executes it like, how it should be ideally executed. And I guess because of, the limited options he has in terms of the bridge and also how he holds the cue, um, his potting game has to be super strong to cover up for all the other things. And he's certainly got an impressive potting game, Aruk.
That was a clever shot there. Try and break up the stripes that were on the rail, because it would have been quite hard for him to get to the potting angle of the stripe that was near the cue ball. But yeah, he makes these pots look so easy, especially that opening pot. The combination from that distance to judge that. He just took one look at that and he was on that, and it just went straight in. Greg has to try and control the table as much as he can. This is the losers bracket of the double elimination stage, so loser of this match will be going home, unfortunately. So, very important match indeed. You can see leaving that 4 ball in that corner pocket. Could do with pushing the 1 towards the pocket as well. The yellow 1 ball at the top left.
Yeah, I mean, this looks like a nice table for Greg to find himself on. Plays his balls right, he'll be on the scoreboard. Well, he hasn't
So
left.
far, yeah.
Definitely, yeah, definitely hasn't left Alok with the easy table here.
So far, Solids does have the advantage in this frame currently. Could do 1, 3, 4, 2. Possible pattern here. Okay, hasn't landed on the 3 as he would have liked, so yeah, doesn't want to get rid of the 4 right away. Decided to go for it. What's those balls so confident?
And he's using the palm of his hand.
Unbelievable. He's able to cue straight. Cross double on the 10.
You should see him on the bottom side of the table for
Yeah.
the 9 of the shot. Oof, it's going.
It's in.
Luck favors the brave.
Double bank and here another one. Kick shot.
Yeah, he's
Oh my word, no. 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 No, no, no.
I'm clapping, I'm clapping, I'm clapping. Beautiful stuff, Unlock.
No. This is unbelievable.
You know, talk about playing to your strengths, eh?
But he's the confidence. He just goes for the shots and he makes them. It's so close to that cue ball. Oh, he touched it.
Yeah, you see, that's the difficult thing because obviously, you know, if you look at how one ordinarily uses the rest and the cue, he doesn't have that. He has to be so careful when he's feathering. And he's playing on wood. It's bare wood. That's not a treated. It didn't look like a treated block of wood. He's got bare wood there with grooves in it, and then it's of course that friction when you're feathering. So, oh, I wish I was there. I wish I was physically there so I could take a closer look at his gadgets. Because I'm sure there's something that can be done to make that feathering a little bit smoother, Raymond.
Yeah, definitely. Especially as you're saying, untreated block of wood. But
Yeah.
where's the 2 ball going? Almost. Yeah, but what a finish that would have been. Those
Yeah.
last few pots were absolutely fantastic.
And you saw, remember the rest that Andrew Blood had? He had something that was laser cut from Perspex. That's what it looked like.
Oh
You
my
know?
word, look at that.
Wow.
No. No, no,
Wow.
you are kidding.
Wow. Arlok.
You
Wow.
have got to be joking.
And he's on the hill for nil.
Parasport superstar.
That was
Un-
some brilliant stuff from him. And he's so intentional, Raymond. He's
he's
so
yeah,
intentional
that's
when
that's
he's taking his shots on.
completely intentional. Can't believe that. Some of these shots in this match are like deserve to be in a highlight reel.
Yes, and I think our
Unbelievable.
team, our Joy team, Joy World
No, they
Heyball
will.
Tour
They
team,
will
they'll
definitely,
definitely gonna make a
definitely.
little
No, they definitely have to.
montage.
And I have to feel for Greg because he's trying to keep Alok at bay, but the shots that he's pulling off, it's unbelievable. So difficult.
And Arlok strikes the ball. And I say this with all due respect. He has that fearlessness of the juniors, the under 15 players, the under 23 players. He's got that kind of approach when he's taking his shots, and it really serves him well.
Yeah, he plays a fearless game. Does Alok. Look at that shot. Absolute straight
That is
queuing.
not an easy shot.
No,
That
that's
was
not an easy
not
shot
an
at all.
easy shot.
It's a tough
My
shot.
gosh. My
He's
gosh.
got the angles down, the throw of the cue ball as well. It's
Yeah. No, look, definitely Greg, in terms of experience, he would be the underdog in this match. But I mean, we gotta give Arlok his props here. He is absolutely amazing.
he's on
Look at this.
he's on fire. He is on fire. And if that had gone in, have a look at the stripes after that. Everything's open.
And this is, as Raymond said, the losers bracket match. So the player who's not victorious is eliminated from the tournament. But I mean, still, what an amazing space to have inhabited over the last few days. I know the players made their way there 2 days ago already, soaking up Australia, meeting the fellow participants, meeting the Joy team. They had a beautiful opening ceremony, and you feel so invigorated and also a stronger player from having participated in an international tournament of this like. Just want to come back next year bigger and stronger. Yo, well, yeah, cue ball in the center pocket there, so it's ball in hand for Gregory Creighton. Come on, Gregory, get on the scoreboard.
What I also picked up being at this event last year is how excited the players were for for the next year's event, and that's why you can see most of them are here again playing in this event, and I'm sure they're looking forward already to the 2026 Parasport World Championship. It's such an exciting event, such a vibe.
I can imagine. And I remember a lot of people said nobody knows how to have better time than the parasport athletes. They play hard and they party even
Very
harder.
true. It's very true. I can attest to that. It's a good opportunity now for Greg.
Yeah.
Pull one back. He's got time. It's a 100-minute time session. We've played for about 60 so far. So
Uh,
definitely has time.
Oof, he got the jaw there, but the ball still went in, so good on him. Oh, Gregory Creighton looking good, good to get on the scoreboard here. Nicely done. Those center pocket shots, ladies and gentlemen, not as easy as it looks. Not as easy as it looks, and it looks like he's finding some mojo here. Gregory Creighton left himself with a slight cut to the corner pocket. All down to cue action. This shot.
It might not meet the cushion.
Oh no! Oh
No.
no! That's a
Foul.
foul.
That's a foul. Ball in hand. Now. Oh, he wants another foul. Have a look at this. Try and get the snooker. It's a touch cushion though.
No, it didn't.
Oh,
It didn't. It didn't. It didn't. Oh well. Well, there's still about 40 minutes on the clock, hey, for this match, Raymond.
yeah. There's about 40. Definitely. So a lot of time still.
Well, Gregory, on the scoreboard now, 4-1. Arnok on the hill in this race to 5. Oh, this table looks so beautiful. They're playing on the Q8, Joy Q8 table, steel block cushions, Aramith Pro Cup. Is it Aramith,
Yes.
Raymond?
Aramith Pro
Aramith
Cup TV
Pro Cup.
set.
And the
Lieberwin
Liberwin
8848.
speed cloth,
Well, nap speed.
nap speed.
shaven nap. Does run very fast, very true.
Greg looking to secure stripes here. And oh, no cigar. Table open.
Looks like he's going to be going stripes as well.
My word.
Too easy.
That was not an easy
No.
shot.
No.
Oh my gosh. Anak is amazing. Anak is amazing. Honestly, I'm in awe, Raymond. I'm in awe.
The thing is, it's not
And
only
he's-
pots, it's the cue ball control as well.
Yes, and the accuracy. The accuracy. On the difficult shots.
Yeah.
He's phenomenal. Oh, pity for that. It would have been so much. I mean, had that ball gone now, the solids were all open for Greg.
Even a shot like that, that's not an easy shot to the center pocket. He makes it look so easy. To say his system of aiming is excellent, I feel. With his snooker background, he aims right. He doesn't even need to look at the potting angle. He see most of us who don't have that foundation have to come around and actually have a look at the potting angle. So you have to come around.
Oh,
Excellent
that's a
pot from
great
Greg.
shot.
Yeah, brilliant. Brilliant.
Great shot there from Greg.
Yeah, we have to come around, have a look at the potting angle, then go back and have a look at it from the position of the cue ball. Whereas you see, like snooker players, when they're on the black spot, they don't have a look at the potting angle. They already know with the ghost ball that that's a half ball contact, quarter ball contact. It makes their aiming so much more accurate, and that looks like it's in. That's in.
And he's done that about 3 times
Yeah.
already in the match. My word. Phew. Almost. That's a good containing safety there from Greg. Doesn't give him much option. But knowing Rama, Adlock, he's gonna double this ball for the center pocket.
There we go. Oh my
Oh,
word.
unlucky there for the snooker by his own hand.
Yeah,
Well,
but
he's
what
got the
do you thought that
indirect
was?
escape. Mm.
Oh, so
Oh,
close.
so close. Lucky not to drop the black of that shot. It's ball in hand for Greg Creighton.
It's another excellent chance for Greg to pull another one back. And he's been fighting in this match. Now then, some pressure on this 10 to the side pocket. You see what I'm talking about? The aiming.
Oof,
Do you
oof,
see what
oof,
I mean?
oof, oof.
Do you see what I mean? He does not need to look at the potting angle.
He's phenomenal. Phenomenal. He's done it.
Unbelievable.
Oh, wow, guys. Wow. Were you not
Unbelievable.
entertained? Rama Arlok is through to the next round, one life in hand, and Creighton Gabriel, um, well, Gregory Creighton is eliminated from the tournament. What a great performance from him in the 2 matches that he's played in his very first Parasport Heyball Championship. Over to you, Raymond.
Yeah, that was a very exciting match indeed, and yeah, Gregory Creighton he just couldn't contain Alok enough. He was pulling out all the shots and all the stops. Brilliant match, and I believe that is the last session for today. We will be back tomorrow at 9 a.m. local time, Brisbane, Australia, for day 2. Had some really exciting action today thus far. You can keep up to date with all the live scores on the Facebook page, Joy Heyball World Tour, as well as the YouTube page as well. We are live there for all the TV table matches. So don't forget to keep an eye out for that, and yeah, watch for when the Joy page goes live. I'm Raymond Tilak, signing out. I'll see you tomorrow.